All right. Hi, everybody. So we're meeting Ima today to discuss her MBA journey with us. Hi, Ima.
Hi, good
So
morning. Nice to meet
same. So would you like to introduce yourself and tell us more about you?
you. Yeah, sure. Well, my name is Inma. I'm from South Spain. Where a little about my educational background. I went to University of Seville here in South Spain again to pursue a degree in business and law administration. Uh, business and law, sorry. It was a joint degree. And after that, I joined KPMG as an auditor, as external auditor. Then I moved to Madrid with KPMG again, and there, 1.5 years ago, I decided to move to become an internal auditor. So I moved to an international Swiss company called Heritage P, but it was based in Spain as well. During that process of changes and so on, I decided I wanted to pursue an MBA at IESE. So I started preparing. It was more during the COVID lockdown here in Spain and the following months. So I started preparing my GMAT exam, my interviews, my essays, and how I ended in at IESE. I'm starting next week the
Oh,
MBA in
congratulations.
Barcelona.
Next week. That's soon. That's
Yes,
just here. All right. Congratulations. So you told me that you were very specific just now. Like you wanted to do an MBA at this school. So like, was it always
yeah.
the you always knew?
Well, during the degree, as it was a joint degree, I needed to decide if I wanted to focus on law or on business, and
Okay.
I felt more attracted about the business world. And I thought that well, starting by auditing would be a great idea, and in a multinational firm like KPMG. But of course, at some point, I think that it was time to stop being an auditor, first an external and then an internal also. So I had in mind during those years that an MBA could be a great opportunity to to contribute to myself, to learn more skills about being able to become a good leader in the future and this type of
Mm,
issues. And I had in mind that I wanted to stay in Spain because if you look at the different rankings and all publications that there are, you can see that ESA is ranked as like the fourth of the world among the best MBAs in the world. So for me, my family also is very important. So I was thinking, why should I go so far if I have a wonderful education in my own country? No, not everybody has that. Has
yeah.
that. There are some people that need to go even if they don't want, because the education the country is offering is not good enough. But also I really appreciate the values of IESE and the way they are working. And well, of course, I did all year I was connecting to webinars, ask talking with alumni, going to open days, well, virtual open days in my case, because I couldn't be on campus during the process due to COVID. Also, during the COVID, there were one of the schools that were keeping they kept the classes, the lectures in
Mhm.
the campus. They weren't, of course, during the lockdown, yes, but I mean this last course. So everything, when I was thinking, I say, why, what do I need else? I want that. So I wanted to try. Yes.
So I get that you were very specific about ESA. So were you this specific about MBA also, or were you considering other courses like an executive MBA or an MIF, MIM, something else?
When I was younger, like when I finished my degree or I was starting working, because I have been 6 years working now. So at the beginning, I was thinking about maybe waiting and doing an executive MBA, like at the same time while I'm working. But after some conversations also with people and so on, I think it more carefully, and I wanted to do the full-time MBA because I wanted to be focused, and to really take advantage of this opportunity. Because for me, when you are working at the same time doing an MBA, there are lots of people that do it, but you need to have to dedicate a lot of time to that. So I think that at some point you are not enjoying your work, neither
Study.
your MBA, your studies. So I didn't want that. So this is a commitment of time, of course, of money as well. So I wanted to take the more profit the more advantage that I can
From
from
this.
it. So I decided, yeah, of course, you need to be able to do it because sometimes it's not possible because of your personal circumstances or something. So again, I thought it and I say, okay, let's go for the full time and let's go to be focused on that.
So you actually sound like somebody who has been into audits, because you have audited it, like you have scrutinized it, and you have
Yeah,
considered every pro and con of doing a full time or over an executive MBA,
yeah,
which is a well thought decision. And I think we should think about it, because yes, you spend, as you put it, you spend a lot of money, time, and
hmm,
focus, and so I think you should know what you want from it. So that's a good thing. What I mean, since you knew that where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do, is there a specific thing that you're expecting from your course? Like, what are your expectations from an MBA classroom once you join? Because
well, mm, when you ask during the process, when you are speaking with alumni and you are reading some experience, and everybody says that it's a life-changing experience. And I think it would be, we are, well, I'm not yet in Barcelona, but some of my colleagues are already there and coming this week. And you see that you are meeting so different people from all world and
Mhm.
so many different backgrounds that I think that this gives you so much in it's not only I'm not only expecting professional improvement, that of course
That
in
is one
a
thing.
studies level, but also a personal change. Like, I think that the experiences I'm going to get with these people and so on and they are going to be great. And of course, what's really important and is something that I'm looking forward to get is like the networking. I
Yes.
think it's key. And also sometimes when you think, coming again to why I wanted to stay here, if I in the future I don't want to work in the US, why am I going to the US to study? If I maybe not, of course you can go there and come back for sure, because all these really good MBA programs are really international. You can end up
Mhm. Mhm.
everywhere. That's also a great thing. That now maybe next year I want to go outside Spain. I'm a quite international person. I was living in Dublin, studying there. I'm working in a very international environment, and I really like it. So this also could be a really great opportunity to be anywhere.
So, since you're talking about international opportunities, so does your school also provide exchange programs or an exchange semester? Like, is that an option?
Yeah, there is an option, yes, in during the second year, because this is at IESE the full-time MBA is 2 years.
Uh,
So it's something I really liked as well, because in the middle also you can do or the exchange, or you can do some internship. So for example, internship for me is key. I mean, I want to try to see other jobs and see if that fits you or not, because maybe you are thinking that you want to become, I don't know, a
uh,
consultant, and then you try and you don't like. So I think the internship is a really good thing that IESE provides you.
All right. Okay, so yeah, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. Since you're such a thought out person, is there like an advice that you would like to give to somebody, in your shoes, or somebody trying to pursue an
Mhm.
MBA?
Well, I think that the admissions team in I can only talk about the IESE, no, but they are wonderful. They're really supportive.
Mm-hmm.
So, firstly, if you have doubts about if the program fits you or not, because you don't really know, talk to them. Because, for example, I had a conversation with an executive MBA admission uh, responsible, and
Mm-hmm.
also with of course, with the MBA, the full-time MBA. That was finally my decision. But at any stage that you are, if you are starting to apply or thinking about apply, talk
Mm-hmm.
with people, and also with alumni is key. I mean, contact people in LinkedIn, ask them. We have been all in the same shoes at some time,
Mm-hmm.
at some point of our lives, so we can give really good advice. And then the admission team, they are really supportive, really good. And then once you decide to go for a specific program, go for it. I think that planning is quite important, because sometimes,
Yes.
for example, the GMAT exam cannot go so easy, so you maybe need to retry it, and then the deadlines are approaching. But and then the admissions team, and they are humans, and they know, they have been there sometimes as well, because normally they are ex-alumni.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that more, all of them,
Mm-hmm.
so they can understand your situation. It's not all sound so strict, no, we
Mm-hmm.
can get to knowing if your profile is good for them, and yes, it's good for you, they are going to help you to get in. That was my experience, at least.
So
And then, I
basically,
mean,
what you're trying to say
sorry.
is that we should try and get in touch with the admissions committee as well as the alumni, and we should try and, if we have concerns, we can discuss our concerns with them.
Yeah, you can. They are really open. Of course, they are busy as well, but you have, for example, an option that is like they like you can ask for feedback about your profile.
Ah,
So that's how, yeah, they can tell you, okay, I see that this program would work for you, or maybe you are looking for something, and they will tell you no.
so that I think that's really helpful. We can actually reach out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And you can do it, I mean, in any stage, no? If you are thinking like doing in 2 years, okay, you can do it now. And they can tell you, okay, so in 2 years we can talk again, or start preparing this, or start doing that.
All right. Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Mhm.
That sounds like a plan. All right. I think I have all the questions
Mhm.
answered for now. Is there anything that I missed? You think that I missed something?
No, about the application process, other tip that I think is important is like to build your own story. I mean, it's something I learned from my application, from other students, talking with people. It's not what you did or what you didn't do during the past year. It's that everything that you do has a reason behind, and that you are able to explain your path. Like it's not like you are doing separate things. You can have a gap year or whatever. It doesn't mind, but that the people that is interviewing you sees that you have a story to tell, that you want to tell it, that you want to contribute to
Classroom.
the rest of the class, and that it has sense. That it's not like you are saying, "No, I did this," and it's not. There are no relationship. It's not like you believe in yourself and in your honest story, and that there is a story that you can follow.
Basically all the things that a student does, there has to be a justification and a reason for it, no matter what they do.
Yeah.
No matter what they do.
No, no. I think I don't feel they are not going to judge you. You can do whatever you want, but you need to know why you do things, because when you are doing this type of programs, they are looking for committed people.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you need to be committed to what you do, and put like passion in your things, and that way they know that you can give value to other people, add value to the group, to the class, and to the IESE community. And
Yes.
after that, of course, to the world, because you are not going to be only a student all your
You
life.
will,
After that, you will come back to the workplace, and you need to be able to add value to your own job and to the people that are around you.
yes, true. So basically, contribute. Yes, you have to contribute.
Yeah,
Once you complete, you have to contribute. Yes, true that. True that. All right. Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you. I think we've covered almost everything. Thank you so much for your time. It was
thank you very
pleasure.
much.
Pleasure talking to you.